Hi everyone, and welcome from Hamburg. It's the Elbe River, and it's early evening, and I was heading out just fishing for an hour or so, just right now checking the drop-offs for fish. And I would like to take the chance to show you the VBOATS FISHPRO 54. I had the chance to drive these boats during the Predator Tour in the Netherlands, which is the unofficial European Championship. So we had the chance to use the boat in tough conditions and also doing kind of a real world test, how the boat performs, how it performs as a tournament boat and a fishing boat overall. And now I would like to take the chance to show you some details that I really like about the boat. Okay, this is the driver's console, made of 3mm aluminum, powder coated, so very tough material, tough as the rest of the boat. We have all switches, all electrical switches for navigation light, the bilge pump. The boat has actually 2 bilge pumps for safety reasons, plus the switches for the live wells, all at the fingertips. On the other hand, here's the aerator switch, the USB socket, double USB socket, so you can charge your phone. Then we have a windshield here, which protects you really good from wind, waves, and the spray. So it's actually pretty good, and I like that the walkthrough is completely closed, so it's made from 2 doors, an upper and a lower door. That totally closes the whole cockpit, so you're really comfortable here when it's windy or even if you have light rain and go fast. I'm sitting on the seats of the FISHPRO series, which are actually very comfortable. You have them in a lower position in this boat because the whole appearance of the boat is low, and since we have equipped it with 150 horsepower, it's also pretty fast. So you sit in it like kind of a racing car a little bit. If you move up, you can just flip that seating down. So when you're in the harbor, you're cruising around, or you want to do some mooring or so, it brings you up a little so that your sideline is above the windshield, and that also helps for slow navigation if you want to get a better overview. Right now we're in the front, or in the bow casting deck of the boat, and I would like to talk a little bit about the dimensions of the boat. The boat is actually 544 in length and 216 in width, so it's pretty wide, but not too wide, so we still have good capabilities in waves. It's made from 4mm aluminum at the bottom and 3mm at the side. We use an aluminum alloy called 5083, which is high corrosion resistant but also flexible, which helps keeping the boat in shape and also won't break when it's stressed. It makes the boat capable of really running through the waves without losing any confidence for the pilot. So it keeps you safe and brings you back home safe. What I like especially about the foredeck is that we have a pretty smart design here. Means the foredeck itself is self-draining, so you see the draining holes here on the starboard and even on the port side. It's left and right. And when it comes to the hatches are fully waterproof. I mean, this hatch has been used for its purpose. It's a live well, so it's a little bit wet. But in general, if you close the hatches, you have these channels around the hatches where the water goes straight to the self-draining system. So every water, whether it's rain, spray, or a full wave that comes to the bow side, will get drained out very quickly. So this ensures that the hatches stay dry like they're supposed to be. This one, for example, it's absolutely dry, and this is the area for the tackle boxes. It's a very huge storage compartment, so you can store a lot of stuff in there, and you're not limited to just sizes of a tackle box. You can store bigger stuff in there, and that's really comfortable for you. Also, we have these system which is all around the boat. It's called Profile Plus, and you can put some accessories in here. So how I did that was with a ram mount here that holds the trawling engine, and we have foldable cleats, 4 of them, 2 in the front, 2 in the back, and a reinforced triangle up here, which is so strong that you can easily mount your trawling engine there without breaking anything. Additional to the live well in the big storage compartment, we have kind of an anchor box here that I don't use for an anchor because I have my electronic anchor in front, but I like to put my live vests in there because that's a really nice storage space for them, and you can put like 4 or 5 live vests. This is the rear casting deck that offers plenty of space for at least for 2 fishermen. We have some smart solutions here as well. So we have jump seats for additional passengers that you can move like this to access big compartment. Also, we have rod lockers on each side, holding rods up to 3 meters. So this is 245, I guess. So you can pull up rods there up to 3 meters, and they're safe stored. Also, we have a second live well in the back, which is pretty huge. So I did put my fenders in there right now, but you can easily put a 130 pike in there without hurting the guy. We have a seating base here in the middle, and also 2 compartments in the back. One contains the battery and the main battery switch, and the other one is just empty for putting your stuff in there. Right here in the cockpit, in the center, in the flooring, we have 2 additional storage rooms that are made for the batteries for the trawling engine. So we have 2 batteries in here for the 24 volt system. Also an additional battery for the 2 chart plotters. And we have another storage space here which actually contains the charger, plus some, what you can see here, we have a tube system that we call the easy rigging system that helps you bring in the cables from here to the front or from here to the back. So you don't have to mess around anymore with taking the flooring up to just bring the cables from front to the back. This is very easy done. You just put the cable through and you're good. So this is a passenger console. The seating is as comfortable as for the driver. The passenger console is very clean in design. It's also aluminum, it's also durable and rigid. It has a glove box which is actually pretty big, so big enough to put something in there and don't find it again. I've tested that several times. Also, we have a fully welded handle here, so in case you have a passenger that's easily scared in wave riding, so you can absolutely hold tight to it without feeling insecure. So this was FISHPRO 54, a very durable but yet affordable boat for all you guys out there. I've tested it a while, I've tested it in competition mode, and I'm pretty happy with the results. This boat is really made for fishing with a lot of smart solutions and a really durable approach. I start fishing now. See you guys out on the water.